Those are breach of privacy. And this particular organization that carried out the audit and judykay actually signed non-disclosure agreement, but you went ahead to publish the report online without sending it to Easy Concept as an organization to actually respond to it. This is actually wicked. This is evil. If you call ourselves Christians, this thing we don't have to be. I keep asking, what exactly is the problem? You said it's owing you. If somebody is owing you, bring your reports. Then they check it and reconcile and say, and there is even there is a place for, after reconciliation, if there is anything that is due to you, they pay you. For them to open up and give you all the bank statements, give you all the data, I'm telling you, it's good enough that they are transparent. And I, as a person, I've seen their book. When they get the 100% into their bank account, they split it with the data that is being given to them by the DSPs. They look at, okay, GUC amount is this, Mercy Chinwo, the data guys run the data, checks it and say, oh, GUC is this amount, Mercy is this amount, this XYZ is this, and they allot it based on the percentage that is being given to them. I don't understand why we are doing this. And we call ourselves Christians. Now, judykay has said, oh, I want to be away from this. You are not yet away from this. Oh, I don't hate you. I love your songs a lot, but you are not yet away from this. One of the cases that happened recently was Afe Babalola's case. And when Afe Babalola and Faro TV said we are withdrawing the case, we actually realized that they withdrew it out of the court. You have petition against Easy Concept with EFCC. Have you withdrew it? You are standing in as witness for Mercy in this court case. Have you withdrew yourself? So don't come and do. I have withdrew. I am setting aside. I don't want issue. I've prayed. Yet you have not done it officially. That is deception. If you know you are actually stepping out of this case, then you should do it the right way. That is for judykay. Let me move to Mercy's own. Once again, I want to let you know that my name is Nancy Nadi, aka the Money Boss. I'm a business structure and finance coach. I've been in business for 20 years. I've seen a lot. Some of these things happening are things we've experienced. There are things we have experienced before. So they are not new. So when it comes to Mercy Chinwo's case, tenor was about to end it with ECT contract. They did a forensic audit. These are the copies. They did forensic audit. Look at it. So that somebody saying they did forensic audit. You are accusing someone of diversion, whereas you are the one that diverted fund. So towards the end of Mercy Chinwo's contract with Easy Concept, she started diverting fund into her personal account. And the management, they called you to say, we saw your post here, or we saw you doing this, and you are not remitting money. You didn't remit the money to them. You were giving different excuses, and they are not blind. They can see that you're actually going on course. And sometimes they get information. Some of them, you don't want it to be public. They get information because it's an ecosystem where they are also in it. I'm not saying anything I don't know. I'm saying facts. They now sent her an email saying, we will stop remitting your royalty until you bring your account for reconciliation. Now, you did not say anything. Even before they sent an email, they have had oral conversation, oral communication, but they now later sent an email so that they can document the conversation. Now, you didn't send an email back. You didn't come back for the reconciliation. You allow your money to pile. Now, you are complaining that your money piled for 2 years. Whose fault is that? If you have gotten email and you did not respond, you are saying I don't need my money yet. Because the demand of the label was that bring your account for reconciliation, because people were paying you for event, which is supposed to be 50-50 of that, and also the streams. Now, you were receiving record label deal event into your personal account. That is wrong. I will not be saying what I'm not saying. I love Jesus so much that I will not be saying what I did not see. Now, that aside, you did not respond, you didn't say anything, you didn't come back to them, you left it until your money started accumulating. They've done the needful. They've communicated to you that will stop your streaming except we reconcile. And if you wanted your money, you would have bought your books and you would have reconciled. But you did not bring your book. So what do you expect them to do? They should continue to send you money. It's not done anywhere. So they kept mute. They did send you money, you did reach out to them. Then last year, early first quarter in last year, then you reported to EFCC. EFCC detained the person that invested in you. What wrong has he done for investing in you? That's my own question to you. What wrong has he done? You detain him for 9 days, and you see it as it is not a challenge. And the people supporting you are saying that there's no problem with that. What on earth would he have done to you that warrant him being detained for 9 days? That set aside. During the period he was detained, he actually was compelled that he must transfer a sum of amount to you. On their record, they have their records. And the record will say, okay, yes, this amount is due to Mercy. Till date, we have the record. I have the record on this, my laptop. I have it. What is due to you? What is due to judykay? What is due to any artist under the label? But the only thing they are saying is that we have the record of what is due to you. But we need to do a counterbalance. We need to know what you are owing us. And the EFCC said no. He tried to resist. According to him, that's why he stayed there for 9 days. When he realized that the stress was too much, he decided, okay, let me transfer to them, which he did. Oh, all these ones that they said he was crying, begging. I don't know how we call ourselves Christians, and the lies will be too much. I can't just comprehend the lie. The lie is too much. Now, as somebody that is close to someone before, Mercy burst into tears. That's what ECT told me. When Mercy was crying, they reconciled. Now they changed it to ECT cried and begged. How are you lying up and down? Don't allow lawyers to be telling you to be lying. If it's your lawyer that's telling you to lie, you are the liar too, because you should not do what the lawyer is telling you. If the thing is right, if the thing is not right. This is I know you are making money. I know it's business, but we are Christians. I'm not doing kingdom business. I do my business. I have organizations that do different things. I do not call it business. I'm serving the world, but I'm a Christian and I will treat myself in that light and I will do things in that direction. We need to understand this thing. That's one aside. Now, we sued him to EFCC. EFCC started harassing him, sending him messages, telling him to come. And the agreement that was drafted, according to Easy Concept, and I saw the agreement anyway, was that he should transfer catalog to Mercy. And he said he will never. Catalog is his own. That was what obstructs that particular reconciliation. Now, we move a step ahead. Before we know, we realized they were not coming. And we looked at the contract that, okay, what way can this thing be resolved? Since he said he has gone to some pastors. In fact, he didn't list all the pastors he went to. But one thing that we realized, immediately the pastor, maybe they reach out to Mercy, we don't know what they will tell them, that they will just not want to intervene. Me, I don't know the thing, and that's what I heard. And they will not just want to intervene again, and the matter remained like that. So, we looked at the agreement, and what we have there is ADR, that's mediation by the government. And the mediation, then he applied for mediation. What is bad in applying for mediation, since you don't want to resolve the matter? He applied for mediation. They never came. They never came. The lawyer even said it with the mediation that they should know that whatever the mediation agrees is not binding on them. So what do you want? He has not even gone to proper court. He went to mediation. And any lawyer listening to me understand what mediation is. Mediation is the dispute resolution clause on your agreement. Dispute resolution clause on your agreement. You say you're not coming for agreement. Okay, let's go and meet a neutral person to come and check the both of us. They refuse to come. The two of them refuse to come blatantly. And you are saying, no. If we call ourselves Christians, then we must walk in the way of Christ. And I want to also say this out there. Some of us are Christians, but we see somebody diverting fund. None of you has asked her, Mercy, did you divert fund? Did you divert fund? Have you asked her? Mercy, open up your book for audit. Have you asked her? Open up your book for audit. No, that Mercy has come out several times on all the statements saying, I am ready to open my books. I have never seen it anywhere when Mercy said, I am ready to open my books. So these are red flags. What does this insinuate? If you say that your problem is money, diversion, open your books. He opens his book. You do counterbalance. Whoever is owing each other will pay. In finance or in accounting, there is a word called reconciliation. There is a reason why the word reconciliation is there. There is a reason why it's there. And also, from the Easy Concept staff, over the years, they've been sending them their receipt every month. They never saw the need to do maybe audit. And they want to do it now. They're giving you data. Now that you have done audit, why didn't you bring the report to them to say, these are my issues? If you call yourself, I've prayed to God and I really love God so much. When you love that God, then you should treat your neighbor right. And this is very painful because this person invested his money in this particular business project. It's a business project as far as I'm concerned. Because me, I'm a business person. It's a business project. But the fact that we are doing business does not mean we are no longer Christians. And some of us complaining, they are making money. They should make money as Christians. There's nothing wrong with it. But now your integrity should be at play. The right way to do it should be at play. You should not breach the contract. You breach the contract. You didn't conclude your part of the contract. No, but you did. I don't know. What are we setting for the new generation coming? What are the standards we are putting? And also, we all need to collect name all over social media. Those are breach of privacy. And this